Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Resident Evil the board game by Steamforged Games, and today we are doing the final expansion mission. After this we're just back into the core game book and playing our way through to the end of the game. So this is Cave C after defeating Black Tiger last time. Bit of a complicated starting map, but there's actually no enemies, no encounter cards at all, but there is a boulder because it wouldn't be the caves without the boulder trap, and it's going to be moving down this corridor as we play. The objective today is we must complete our investigation of the cave network. If the metal object has been collected and each character is on the exit tile, you can choose to complete the scenario. Rolling boulder. The boulder is a new type of terrain element introduced during the scenario. At the start of the scenario, locate the boulder, place it where I have placed it. And let's see. If the boulder is placed in the same square as an arrow, it reverses direction and in subsequent turns moves along the path towards the opposite arrow. So in other words, it hits up there, turns around and starts coming back down again. They could have explained that a lot simpler. Models can't move into the same square as the boulder. If it crushes enemies, they die. If it crushes a player, you fail the scenario. It moves 2 squares at the end of the at the end of attention phase, I believe it is. Where is that? Yes, at the start of attention phase, it moves 2 squares, not at the end. A character in the same square as a crest token can spend an action to remove the crest. If all 4 crest tokens have been removed from the playing area, draw exploration card 6 and place it face up with one side of the playing area, or at one side of the playing area, sorry. After the card has been revealed, a character in the same square as the objective token can spend an action to change the orientation of the L-shaped tile in the starting area as shown on the card, or return the orientation of the tile shown in the scenario brief. When the tile is rotated, models on the tile remain in their current squares. If a door leads off the map, you can't go there. And the sealed passage, if the boulder is placed in the same square as the sealed passage locked door, discard the card and replace it with an archway. Then remove the boulder from the playing area. So I guess we have to use the boulder to smash it open, if that sounds like. There's 1 B item, which is the metal object itself, and 6 exploration cards, with the 6th one being a special condition. Chris starts there. Second player or second character would start there. We have a bunch of doors to explore, and with that I think we're ready to get started. Alright, let's get started. There's a one-way door that we have to come in from that way over this side, same with where our second player would start, so we can't go that way. I think we're immediately just going to draw an exploration card by exploring exploration card number 1. So for Chris we're going to go 1, 2, open this door for 3, and I'll explore that one, but I'm just going to move the boulder now. So it moves 2 squares at the start of attention phase. It's nowhere near us, so we're obviously in no danger of getting squished. It's got to come all the way down this corridor, but we'll immediately do that. Card number 1 also connects to this door, and it does also connect to this door up in the top left of your screen, so hopefully I've made enough room for it. So the map's already gotten quite a bit larger thanks to the 3 rooms this has added, including a room with a crest token, 3 encounter room, single encounter room, and double with a couple of A items, and also a typewriter orientated exactly like it is seen on the card. So I need to double check, do we need to go to this crest token immediately? A character in the same square as a crest token can spend an action to remove it. Yes, so we do have to remove all the crest tokens, and then we have to find the objective token, which lets us spin a tile here, which will send the boulder flying into an objective token that will reveal the exit, is my understanding of what we're trying to do. I hope I understand it correctly. So we walked in here with an action left and 2 encounter cards to be drawn, starting with a zombie, and there's no Cerberus cards drawn yet, so we don't need to do the second part. But let's not also forget, no, there's no corpse, so no crimson head thankfully, but there do be a zombie on the closest biohazard symbol, which would have been on me I believe, so it's going to be there. And he's too far away for the flamethrower. I did not bring the pistol. So for our last action we're going to burn 2 kerosene tokens to get ammo in the flamethrower, because it's currently only got 2, and that's going to add 6, so that'll give us 8, and we'll end our turn. And I'm going to bring the tension deck over here, although I'm definitely going to have to move it. Actually, if I keep it up here I might not need to. Let's do that. So the zombie's going to walk closer to us, and that is an all clear. Now I can use the flamethrower to start this turn. I've already moved the boulder for the last turn, as explained. So flamethrower, it does indeed kill the zombie. It's back to being able to kill things. That's handy, because it hasn't been. That brings us back down to 7, and we might as well clear this because we have to. So 2, 3, and I'll loot this item for 4. We're still looking for healths, and ammo for the better guns would not go amiss. Kerosene, well, that's also good. So there we go. Boulder moves 2, so it's down there. Unless I'm in that corridor, you don't really need to worry about where it is. I will keep track as best I can. Top of this turn, we're going to take those 3 kerosene that we're allowed to take from this, which puts us back to 7 of our 8. I'll just remove the card to show that I've completely used it up. And then 2, 3, open for 4. And tension. Draw a mission card. Okay then, I will. Find someplace safe. Draw 5 cards. If this character survives and didn't abandon the mission, shuffle the number 12 encounter card. Isn't that the one I did? Isn't that the safe card? I haven't shuffled this deck, so maybe it isn't. Sure, we'll send Wesker on doing this. Why not? Let's draw 5 cards. Yes. Okay, 5 cards. What are we looking for here? Oh, he just needs to survive. Well, 1 damage so far. He's fine. I think that means he heals 1. 2 damage. 3 damage. He lived. Do we have to draw the Lisa Trevor spawn there? A couple of snake ones. Oh, and the card that immediately ends your activation. That was actually some good cards to burn. So I need to look for the number 12 encounter card. I'll go see what that is. As far as I can tell, it is the card that I've had before. I don't recall ever shuffling this deck because you're not supposed to. And I've just been putting cards I've already done at the bottom of the deck, but maybe there's 2 copies of it. So the encounter card level number 12 is already in there. It's the one that makes the room a safe room, essentially. So we don't get any reward for that. I got Wesker attacked for no reason. He probably deserves it. End of turn. I don't think I moved the boulder for that turn, and it's very awkward when the boulder is placed between 3 doorways because the token for the boulder is larger than the squares on. Did I tension? Oh, I did tension. I did because I drew a mission card. Should have moved that beforehand because it's at the start of tension phase, not the end. But whatever, as long as it's done. We're going through here for 1 and drawing a single encounter card. After resolving all spawn entries drawn, replace the closest corpse with a zombie. There is no corpse. Move here for 2, loot for 3, and come over here for 4. Hey, we got a heal. It's not much of a heal, but we got a heal. And then this boulder again moves 2, so it's 1, 2. So it's now just about to crush where we came in, but luckily we can open the one-way door and just sneak around it in a second. Now comes the bad stuff though, because we're going to go open for 2, come here for 3. I forgot it wasn't an archway. So we have to draw 3 encounter cards for this little L-shaped or P-shaped room with 1 action remaining. Spawn a zombie in our square. Great start. There we go. Second card. Spawn a zombie. So we haven't been seeing a lot of zombies recently, so I'm okay with it mostly being zombies. Well, maybe 4 is a bit much, but okay. Where's the other biohazard symbol? It's on this door? Yes, okay. There. And there. We have 1 action remaining. Well, I'm going to have to burn the 1 on me. But that would then get 2 on me, making it harder to end my turn. I'm gonna dodge and go back out the door. Chris did indeed do the dodge. Whoop. End of turn. React. Oh, again, the boulder should have moved first. It's up in the corner now. So, now we just burn 1 zombie followed by 2 zombies. All going well. 1 zombie is indeed burned. The other 2 would be honest. Let's see if I can just remove them for my second action. Yes, I can. And then he would react to here. And then we're going to have to do it a 3rd time, unfortunately. 3rd bit of ammo. Oh, that's a miss. So then he's on us. 4th action. That is indeed a burn. Unfortunately, it took all 4 rounds, so that's us down to 3 again. But we did refuel. Boulder moves. It's adjacent to this door here, awkwardly. There we are. Shattering glass. We're in Skull and Crossbones now. Draw an additional Cerberus, or spawn an additional Cerberus on the active character's tile. So 2 dogs have now spawned on us. Wait, didn't we? No, we're down below because we killed Black Tiger. So actually, it's just spawn a dog on our tile. So it's back there. That's not so bad because I'm just going to leave it, I think. Well, here for 1, close for 2. 3, 4. I'm sure I'll draw a card that opens that door sooner or later, but at least for now, we're fine. Boulder has now hit the point on which in the map it's got an arrow, so you turn it around, is my understanding, and it starts coming back down. Let's see, no, I didn't draw a tension card for that turn. It is an all clear. So, 1, remove the token for 2, so we've removed that. Go here for 3 and open the one-way door. Bit unsure about whether one-way doors stay open. I don't think it matters because I doubt we'll need to come back here unless we desperately need a typewriter. But I'm going to leave it open anyway. End of turn, or rather start of tension phase. Boulder moves because there's no enemies and reactions to happen. Oh, actually, you know what? There is, because that door is open, which leads into a bunch of archways. So the dog would start coming this way because I opened that door. And tension card. I might get it crushed by the boulder at this rate. Spawn a zombie in one of the squares containing the. Oh, okay, so a door is just shattered open. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, it's this door up here. So this door gets destroyed. Now there's a zombie there. Lovely. Well, I think it's far enough away we don't need to worry about it. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go through here to end my turn. We're going to explore this, which is card number 3, but I'll do a couple of things. First, we'll move the boulder for 1, so it's currently here, but that's after the reaction phase, so the dog would actually be there. This is very awkward. The zombie would take the closest possible route to here, so our turn does end once I populate this. Alright, so down here we've found a second crest token, the moon crest, but we've also found the objective marker you need to go to once you've found them all. I presume it's all 4? Because it doesn't actually say, it just says to interact with a token. It doesn't say how many there is. It just says, yeah, oh no it does, if all 4. Which means there's no real need for us to start clearing down here until we found the other 2, because then coming down here, grabbing that one, and then going to the objective marker makes the most sense after that's all done. That said though, I did end my turn coming in here, so first of all we resolve these encounter cards though. Spawn a zombie with a tension card. Ominous feeling. For 1 round, characters must reroll successful attacks. That's not good. So there is a zombie here from that. And then discard this card without effect. Very nice. We're drawing all the good cards this time. End of turn reaction, which would have happened when I did all that stuff. This zombie would walk onto us, like so. Now that dog can't currently get out the door because the boulder is blocking it and it won't walk onto it, so I presume it just waits rather than starting to go around the long way. Let's use the flamethrower. Puts us down to 2. We burn. The other enemies react because all the doors are open. As I say, I presume the dog just waits because it can't touch the boulder. So if we don't need to come down here then, there's room 4 over here, and then there's room 2 over where the boulder is. Presumably where the boulder like bounces is where eventually we're going to have to go. I bet there's probably a crest token over there. What's the best way for us to get there safely, given that the boulder is there? I'm going to close this door for 2, come down here for 3, and open this door for 4, but do not go through. So now, because this door is closed, I'm not linked to any room with an enemy. Boulder still moves though, so the boulder is stomping its way down here currently. All clear. And let's burn 3 more kerosene to start this turn, because the flamethrower is almost tapped of ammo, and apparently I'm only spawning zombies today, which I'm not complaining about. So 3 would be 9, which actually means I'm wasting 1 ammo, but I want full ammo, so that's fine. And then we'll come in here for 2 and resolve 2 encounter cards. We'll get the bad ones sooner or later. Cerberus isn't so bad, so we have ourselves a dog. There it is, right there, and a snake. I don't know where the other biohazard symbol is. It must be on me, right? Yes. So they're both around there. So I used an action to reload, then I went in. So I've got 2 actions left. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to wait. And then both these at the end of a turn are going to come around here. Again, very awkward because of all these doors. The boulder moves 2, smash, smash. The other enemies on the map don't react because there's closed doors between me and them. This door and this door, to be exact. Attention. Unfolding events. We draw a narrative card. I'll zoom in a second as well, because we're going to go up to the top right. Captured. Draw a card from the survivor deck and place it to the side of the playing area with this card on top of it. Shuffle 3 number 7 item A cards into the item A deck. Then shuffle the one with like a Sharingan symbol into the mission deck. If there are no cards in the survivor's deck, there isn't. Shuffle this card back in. Okay, thank goodness, because that sounded overly complicated. And also very hard to do solo, because there's no way I'd be able to mill the A deck if that's what it wanted me to do. Radio warning. You can discard an ink ribbon to refresh the tension deck. If the players don't discard an ink ribbon, shuffle this card in. I haven't really seen enough of the deck yet to do that, so I'll shuffle it back in and draw another one. Okay. Gemmed cartridge. Place this card covering one of the character's non-knife weapon cards. While this card is covering the weapon, it can't be used to make an attack. If the weapon is reloaded, remove this card from the game instead of increasing the armor die. That is awful. I'll do that on the assault shotgun then, I guess, so we can't use the assault shotgun for the rest of the scenario. What a terrible card. Alright, well, good old reliable, totally 100% reliable flamethrower. Let's start by burning the tile for 1. That is 2 damage to the whole tile. They are incinerated and removed. Thank goodness it started remembering how to hit. We're going to open up the one-way door, and we're going to leave it open. So that's 2, 3, and then I'm going to wait. Because, end of turn reaction for 1, boulder, smash, smash. This zombie walks here, and the dog, moving 2, is now danger close. All clear, said the blind man. We'll start this turn by flamethrower. I'm not sure if that was, it was on camera. That was a double hit. Goodbye, doggo. Zombie reacts. We'll move here for 2, 3, 4. We've got plenty of time before the boulder returns. It needs one more turn to hit the point at which it would turn again, down in the bottom left. The zombie is going to react to this door. The zombie is going to end up getting crushed, actually, because he's going to be stuck in this hallway, which I'm okay with. No escape. Open the closest non-locked closed door. That would be the number 2 door. So yeah, okay, I'll populate it, although any enemies that are on the tile without drawing an encounter card get to do a reaction. And here's what was behind door number 2, rather, orientated like that. So we have found our 3rd crest token. Yeah, we're still missing one, which leads me to believe it's on the opposite side of the level, especially because of how many typewriters they're giving you. I didn't have an archway, so I've just done an open door to represent that. And we're starting a fresh turn with this door already open by the tension card we drew. So it's like that, and I might as well loot, especially because we need ammo. So we will clear this room first. Let's go 1, 2 into here. We haven't had to use our magnum yet. Will we now? Spawn a corpse. At the end of the tension phase, it becomes a zombie. Okay. So we went in for 1. We're going over here for 2, 3. Look for 4. And we have found ourselves a... Hey, another heal. Okay. Building back up the supply. So at the end of the tension phase, the boulder's going to hit there, turn around, and come there. I feel like I might have missed a square at some point, because it shouldn't have been moving an even amount. Well, either way. It's going to be there. Zombie's going to be in the death corridor. And a corpse that should have spawned gets up and is a zombie. It wouldn't have spawned there, actually. Oh, it would have been on the A item. But it's at the end of the tension phase it gets up, so it doesn't get a reaction. But it is there now. And then we tension. All clear. So, good old flamethrower. Nothing beats flamethrower. 7 shots left in that. And there he goes. You can show your hand to someone else. And his friend over here reacts. And then we're going to go 2, 3 and wait, because I need a full turn to tackle that room at the top right. Once again, zombie moves, boulder moves, smash, smash, and a tension card. All clear. Alright, let's go in through this archway, pretend archway. Draw 2 encounter cards. It's a small room. Hey, we don't need to do anything. This is the card 12. Yeah, it is. This is the card 12 that would have added. So ignore the effects of any other encounter cards drawn. Let's see what it would have been anyway. Although we ignore it, it would have been 2 zombies. So this is now a safe area. You can't draw encounter cards when on that tile. I'll just try and remember. I doubt we'll be back to it. So we have two action. Well, we've used one action rather, because that's an archery. So we'll go here for 2, look for 3, come over to the token, and do that next turn. What do we find in the A deck? I've removed the zombie. More grenade rounds. We actually have 2 loads of those on us now, so I should probably use them at some point. Boulder smashes forwards. Kind of have to worry about how to not be in that path. Yeah, that's going to be awkward. I might have to burn a couple of turns. Well, we're definitely interacting. Oh, attention card first. All clear. Interacting with this token to get rid of it. That's 2 out of 4 done. And then this door's closed. I can cut across the hole there. Yeah, that works. 2, 3, 4. Zombie reacts. Boulder smash smash. All clear. So if I kill the zombie in 1 hit, that'll give me 3 actions to go 1, 2, 3. If I miss the zombie, I'll have to kill it and then just go back into the room. Yeah, that works, that works. So we'll flamethrower it down to 6. We did hit it. Burned him to death. So then we're going to go 2, 3, 4. End of turn. Boulder smashes right behind us at the doorway there, blocking it for a turn as well. Crimson Rage. Thankfully there's no corpses to become a Crimson Head. Not that a Crimson Head is the most dangerous thing we could be facing right now. So quickest way to get to room 4, if we just come this way a little bit, is just to cut through where I was before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a couple of turns of just running, sorry. Hunter's Prey, never mind, it's just got deadly. Let me move the boulder while I'm remembering first of all. Like this. Spawn a hunter in the active character's square. Rawr. And then it just says if all the hunters are removed, 1 does a Dragon Ball Z teleport. Well, in that case, let's crack out the Magnum that we hold for events such as this. It does hit him, however, I have been forgetting, as people have helpfully reminded. Yes, that was sarcasm. Hunters have a 1 in 6 chance of ignoring all damage. And would you look at that, it ignored all damage. Fire the other Magnum shot. Thankfully got the same result, but that's both of them gone now. How much does that even do with the Magnum? It does 3. Does he ignore that as well? No, he does not. He is dead. So that was 2 actions as a result. So 3, 4. One of my dog's hairs. And no extra cost. The boulder is now at the end of the hallway again, so it's going to turn around. Smash, smash. And we draw a tension card. So now we have to use the grenade launcher, but I've got 2 loads of ammo. I see. Well, maybe that hunter wasn't actually dead, because he's got back up and is about to take poor Chris's head off. There is only 2 of them in the deck. We have to use the grenade launcher. We have no other choice. So let's roll 2. No, let's roll 1 as well. So first action. It is a 2 damage. 2 damage. Second grenade. Oh wait, I have to see if it ignores. Does it ignore the first one? I kind of accidentally chucked that dice. Let's actually roll it. He does. Second lot, he does not. So the second shot, it still counts as a hit as far as I'm aware. Just the first shot didn't do any damage. The second shot did. Here's the problem though. I need to reload. Oh wait, no, the hunter's only got 1 health left. We can afford to use a flamethrower. Flamethrower. Okay, does he ignore the damage? No, he does not. So my 4th action will be to use up 1 of the grenade rounds I have on me to reload the grenade launcher by 4. So that's gone now. 4 grenades. That's the 2 worst cards. Well, we still have Lisa Trevor, but the hunters are more deadly than she is. She's just more persistent. So that was my whole turn then, right? Because I had to basically burn all my actions. So boulder stomps twice. Boom boom. And tension card. All clear. Move here for 1, loot for 2, move here for 3, open for 4. Kerosene. Never mind, we're not opening for 4. We'll be in front of the door after spending an action to loot 3. And using up that entire kerosene container. Goodbye. So that was a quick turn. You just have to trust I am moving the boulder. Stomp, stomp. It moves 2 to there, With all these doors, it is really awkward to move that rock. If it was a smaller symbol, honestly, it would be even worse. I get why they made it larger than the square. It's just awkward if you're using the 3D doors. Alright, open for 1. Go into the hall for 2, the death corridor. You know what, I'm going to turn it this way, because the boulder is going to smash past. Come here for 2, open for 3, and populate card number 4. I'm going to have to move the tension deck now, probably. So we did indeed find the last crest token, orientated like that, and I think this might be a misprinted room, because there's like a weird dotted line there. And I'm not sure there's a 2x3 that has a wall where this says there's a wall, but but maybe it's a tile specific to the expansion actually. No, that's in the wrong place. I'm just seeing if I should have used an expansion tile that I didn't, and I don't think so. Nope. Nope. There's. Oh wait, yes, there is. There is an expansion specific tile that looks exactly like that. There, so I should have used this one. But never mind. So, in this room we have to draw a 2 encounter, and then there is a 3 encounter waiting for us. A dog and a spider. So they're both going to be on this tile right here. Let's see, I opened the door this turn, went in, so I have 2 actions left, I think. We're going to fire 2 grenades, because we need some AoE damage here. So let's start with grenade number 1. So that is 2 damage to the whole tile. So I always forget how much health the spiders have. They have 2. No, they have 3. They have 3. So that kills the dog, and then we'll trust the flamethrower to finish the job. And it did. Kaboom. So that means the Spiderling card is in play here. Trying to remember that as well now. And that was, I think that was all my actions, because I think I had 2 left. I'd want a full turn for the looting and whatnot anyway. So the boulder is moving. Let's maybe come down here, because that's the room we're going to clear. And a tension card is cornered. Locate the closest. There's no zombies. Well, there's no enemies. I've killed them all. So this turn, let's see. How many, does this make you draw an extra tension? Yes, if the character is on this tile, so I should have drawn 2. For 3 turns if I stay here. So move here for 1, look for 2, go here for 3, and go here for 4. I found a... Oh, whoa! We're holding 3 green herbs. And then draw 2 tension cards. All clear, and all clear. Now we're about halfway through the deck. Boulder comes stomping through to this point, right there. So we're opening for 1. We no longer need to care about the spiraling card, really. So I'll just remove it. Come in here for 2, and it's 3 encounter cards. I didn't have a 3 handy, so that's why I put a 2 and a 1 if you're curious. There's a corpse. Boom. There's a 2 snakes. Boom boom. And let's not forget, oh no, a hunter. Oh boy. Oop, as I chuck a zombie across the table out of frustration. Okay. So I opened it for 1, went through for 2, so I've got 2 actions. The spiders, they're not doing their bad attack, so they need range 0. So they would have to attack me. I can't kill the hunter in 1 hit. The hunter would attack me at range 1, but it's only for 1 damage. The snakes would poison if they get in range. I'm going to, as my first action, chuck a grenade at the snakes, hoping to kill them both. What does that do again? That's 1 damage with a push to everything on the square. Snakes only have 1 health, so it did what I wanted it to do. It takes them both out. The hunter, however, attacks us, and we don't dodge it, so we take 1 damage. Then we have 1 more action left. I will punt another grenade, this time at the hunter, obviously. And that would be 3 damage. Does he avoid it somehow magically? He does not, so he is dead. That was a good result. And that's the end of the turn, I believe. Smash smash goes the boulder, right here. And tension card. All clear. So, 1, 2, interact for 3, over here for 4. So now we just need to go to the exit and get the last crest on the way. But how do I know what do I do once I get to the objective again? How do I know how to turn it? A character in the same square as a crest token can spend an action to remove it. If all 4 have been removed from the playing area, draw exploration card. Draw exploration card 6, and that tells you how to orientate it. Right. And that's what you do. So, boulder, smash, smash. Drag shackles. Oh, hello, Lisa. Well, there she be. Now, remind me, does she move when I move? No, it's just that she moves too, and she moves through doors. I could get her crushed by the boulder, possibly. I'd rather not have to fight her if I don't need to. I don't need to draw any encounter cards for quite a while, so I think I'm going to give her the runaround a little bit. So, but the boulder's right there, so I can't really. Let's punt the last grenade I have in the launcher at her, because if I get the hit, it kills her. I did actually get the hit, so goodbye, Lisa. Never mind. Problem resolved. 2, 3, 4. Boulder, smash, turn, smash, and tension card. All clear. Actually, the spiraling card would still be in effect for one more, so I have to do that. And draw an encounter token the next time. We're not going to be doing that because we're never going to be back. End of turn. Oh wait, no, it would be a new turn in which I have to end, but the spiraling card is out of play. You know what? In that turn, I'll use the other grenades I've got on me to reload 4, because there might still be another hunter, and I don't have any other option to kill it with. So we'll do that. I ended my turn. Boulder goes stomp, stomp. We draw a single tension card because the spiraling card is only good for 3 uses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stomp, stomp. All clear. And let's see, where are we going? Sorry, if we just come round over this side a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stomp, stomp. All clear. Now then, I have to go to the crest first, so we have to come down this way. So open this for 1. Come in here for 2, and it's just a single encounter down here, thankfully. Place this next to the tile for the rest of the scenario. Each time a character leaves another tile and place... Oh, we're not going back to this tile, so it's fine. But you would draw an encounter card every time you touch this again. That's quite a bad card. So we open and went in. 3, 4. Boulder, stomp, stomp. Saying stomp, stomp reminds me to do it. I don't know why. Fevered Assault. That's not going to be an issue. There's not going to be any enemies for like 3 turns. 1, 2, 3. Interact for 4. So now we've done all 4. Do I get to look at it this second? No, I have to interact with the... If all 4 crest tokens have been removed from the playing area... Oh yeah, okay. Draw exploration card 6 and place it face up to one side of the playing area. After a card has been revealed, a character in the same square as the objective token can spend an action to turn the orientation. Okay, so hang on. Where's card number 5 even for? I've just realised there's no card number 5. Maybe card 6 leads into card 5? Oh, good grief. So that's like this. So the door is up there. Oh, I see. So this L-shaped corridor turns to point up where I've got the tension deck, and that's where the sealed passage is. So when the boulder hits that, it smashes open and you draw card 5, and that's going to be where the exit is. That's how it is. Okay, I get it now. I get it. And we're almost perfectly timed, actually. So I think that was the start of a new turn, right? Because I got to the tile last turn. I hope I remembered that correctly. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 in turn. Boulder goes smash, smash, and then we tension. If I can get to the symbol in 3 turns, it would save me having to sit and do nothing for like 7, although to be honest, I'll just skip it because that's just waiting that I can't abide by. 1, 2, 3, open for 4. It's the 3 encounter cards in here that's going to be the problem. That's the key that's going to be bad. So the boulder, smash, smash, turn around. So I've got 1 turn, 2 turns, I've got 3 turns to hit the symbol. Tension card. We're also about to run out of tension cards quite soon. I would guesstimate maybe 15 left. And the nearest typewriter is not close. But hey, let's see what happens. Go in for 1. Draw 3 encounter cards. This is key. How bad these are. 2 corpses. A reasonably good start. 1 there, 1 there. Locate the closest tile to active character and open every door on it. I guess this door. And final card is a dog again. A lot of dogs and zombies. So that would be there. And I am going to have to use my second action to burn that dog because it will be able to keep up with me too well. Don't miss. You did not miss. Excellent. And then we're going to cut the corner. 2. Well, 3, sorry. And 4 we're going to end on a corpse. We aren't doing another action though, so we don't test to see if it gets up, is my understanding. It's only when we try and get away or do another action on it. Boulder, stomp stomp. No escape. Enemies perform a reaction. Oh, thankfully I've been rather diligent with killing them. Do I step off the tile unabated? Yes, I do. So we're going to go here for 2. Or 1, sorry. Interact for 2, but I'll do that in a cut in a second. Come here for 3, and come here for 4, unless the zombie gets up, which it didn't. So, the boulder will be primed 1, 2 to go through that new corridor, but now I need to reorientate this so that this is how this corridor looks. So I realised I was totally wrong about the orientation. The orientation is like this. I got it confused because of how these 2 rooms look, but that's the number 2 player starting room. It was the L-shaped corridor it's on that turned in the orientation, cutting off the 2 rooms that were up to the top right there, the number 2 room from the number 2 encounter card, and actually sends it hurtling towards a door down here. So actually I still did it with perfect timing, because at the end of Chris's next turn it hits the sealed passageway and blows it open. So that worked out better, because we would have had to, well, we wouldn't have had to burn any turns really, because Chris could have just followed the boulder. I also checked how many cards are left in the encounter deck. I was almost spot on, because before I drew 1, I believe I said there was 15, and there's now 13. So I was only off by 1. So at a glance, that was a pretty good guess. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boulder hits this sealed door, and I'm going to, it becomes an archway. And I'm going to presume card number 5 is a single room that's the exit. Yeah. Although you have to draw 3 encounter cards. Oh, and of course you need the B item. We haven't even... I forgot that we haven't even found the item that we're here to get, which gives us access to Crypt's B back in the mansion. If you weren't playing the expansion content, you find you find the item to get into Crypt's B as part of the Garden B scenario, I think it was. Either way, you don't come down into the caves, obviously. So the boulder's now no longer an issue. Our time is an issue. All clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can choose to end once you pick up the item, and you just don't heal if there's enemies on the tile. I might have to do that just based on the time remaining. Reanimate. So corpses down there would get up, but we're going to be long gone, so that is not going to matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank goodness it didn't automatically spawn a hunter, because when you do the boulder puzzle in the remake, it spawns a hunter on you. And you try and leave, I think, or in the door it opens up. All clear. So we have 11 cards left, I think. 1, 2. Draw 3 encounter cards. We haven't drawn the Lisa Trevor one yet, so I'm pretty sure we're going to do that now. Closest corpse would be replaced with a zombie. That might happen in here. Card number 2. That's another open every door. We might get lucky actually. Let's see what the third one is. After replacing... Okay, so the corpse that got placed. Let me read that. After resolving all spawn entries drawn on this, replace the closest corpse with a zombie. After resolving all spawn entries on the cards drawn with this card, replace the closest corpse with a crimson head. I presume the crimson head would take priority because it's the scarier target, but I don't think there's a precedent for that because they both happen simultaneously. So let's just spawn a crimson head, I guess. I've got what, 2 actions left? Did I open the door last turn? No, I opened the door this turn, so I have 2 actions left. Let's chuck a grenade at the crimson head because I want to try and make sure it dies. And I missed. What is his range? He has range 0, so he's on us. We'll fire another grenade and kill him. Waste of a good resource, but whatever. And tension. All clear, and then we win. 1, 2. Look for 3, and that is the stone and metal object, which we combine with... Let me see here. We should have it here somewhere. Yep, there it is. We combine with the stone ring, and that becomes the second... Oh, sorry, that was the stone and metal object that it becomes that I just showed you. But either way, now you should have 2 stone and metal objects, which give you access to the Crypt B scenario. So with that successfully completed, we get 2 ammo back for all of our weapons. I presume that the shotgun unjams because you can take the time to fix it. If that's not how it is, that's how we're playing it. Mansion danger level still goes up by 1, however. So that is us back once again into Skull and Crossbones territory, and that is us done with all the expansion content for the game. Technically the director's cut content is still incorporated into the game, the snakes and the spiders, until we reach the labs, at which point they're discarded. Although I believe the director's cut then adds the chimeras, because I'm not sure if the chimeras are in the base game. So there will still be a little bit of technically expansion or side content, but as far as Bleak Outpost and Into Darkness goes, they are both now entirely completed. We are back into the core scenario booklet next time, using those two metal objects I just showed you to go to the Crypt B scenario, where we can say goodbye to Lisa Trevor one last time and hopefully remove every card related to her and her irritants, and then just leave the hunters as being the key threat. So we will see that next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're at the tail end of the playthrough now, technically. I think there's like 6 missions left after Crypt B. Maybe a bit more, I'm not sure. But not too many more to go now, so I hope you'll come back and see how it all ends. Although technically it's ended like 3 times so far. But still, hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Ta-ta for now.